When Dr. Casey Shrum was named president of Oklahoma State in 2021, she immediately started to listen. She heard the dreams and ideas from students, faculty, and staff, all of which will shape the future of OSU. Only 1 year into her tenure in Oklahoma State has already seen an increase in enrollment, unprecedented donations, and continues to have success in the classroom and on the playing field. I sat down with Dr. Shrum to reflect on her inaugural year and how she plans to build on these achievements in the years to come. How would you describe your first year as president of Oklahoma State Stillwater campus?
Yeah, well, I think it's been a successful year. It has had its challenges, but it has also been a fun year. We put a series of long hours and days together and then blinked and it turned into a year.
What surprised you the most about your first year in office?
I think the biggest surprise really has been the visibility. And, you know, there's people recognize you everywhere you are, which is amazing because it's always fun to get to meet alumni. But just being different places at the gas station or at the airport, you tend to think that maybe people don't recognize you, and that is not the case. So that was probably the biggest surprise for me.
You said the word challenges in your first answer. I have some written down in front of me, but what in your mind were the challenges of your first year in office?
Well, the obvious ones probably the pandemic, of course, and I could feel that really with the student body, but with the faculty, just fatigue and staff of constantly changing and having to do so much to deliver what we normally do. And then, of course, the Big 12 shakeup. But retrospectively, I think that has turned out very well.
We've talked about the challenges of your first year, but what are some of the highlights you've experienced?
Oh goodness, there are a lot. I mean, we have just had a really good year, and it's been fun. Obviously, the Bedlam win in football was great, and that was fun. Homecoming, and of course, just meeting people, students. We've had some really fun student-led philanthropic activities that we've engaged with, Cowboys for Veterans and the Chili Cowboy. That was amazing. We signed an agreement with the University of Arizona for a research collaboration this past spring, and that's a tremendous opportunity. Opened the Ham Institute. That was an amazing experience, and I'm excited about what that will do for the university, our students, as well as the world, and what the vision is for the Ham Institute.
How has Darren embraced the role of first Cowboy?
Well, he is loving it. Honestly, I think he was just made for this particular role. He has, in the fall, went and cooked breakfast for the University Health Services team. He's made breakfast for the police department here. I always say that Darren's living his best life because every day is an opportunity for him to meet new people and engage in new things, and he just loves it.
What are your goals for year 2?
So we should be finalizing our strategy in September. So next year is really about rolling that out, implementing that, bringing everyone together around that vision, working on the academic side, and really focusing on getting that up and going over the next year and continuing to meet people. As I said, it's amazing how many people love Oklahoma State University, that have an interest in Oklahoma State, and just continuing to try to meet all the new people and engaging with them. That will continue over the next year as well.
Dr. Shrum, we've recently hired Dr. Jeanette Mendez as the new provost of the university. How do you think that will impact academics and the faculty this coming academic year?
And now having a permanent provost really allows us to have some strong academic leadership, and I'm very supportive of having a strong provost on campus, and so I'm looking forward to supporting her and helping her achieve the goals that she wants to achieve academically.
Students, faculty, and staff are sort of expected to adhere to the Cowboy Code on campus. Why is that code and the culture of the university so important to you?
You know, we'll hear the Cowboy Code talked a lot about, and to me, you know, that culture is unique, and part of it is because we do try to embrace that Cowboy Code, and that's our common language. And I think the more that we focus on a common language and a common code, that brings us together, because there are so many things going on in our society and our culture that can be divisive. But as if we can think about our Cowboy Code and how that plays into our culture, I think we'll preserve our culture for generations to come and create really an environment where, again, where everyone knows how to be a part of Oklahoma State University and creates that welcoming environment and in an environment where everyone feels valued.